Satan coming in the clouds. Yeah, and so as big mouths like me keep exposing their plans and things behind the scenes, of course we're running into some problems. You know, websites going down, being hassled, having every alphabet soup agency there is building files on you, and so it's just never ending, folks. I'm sure I make more and more known this week, kind of giving my own people on my own list a little heads up about the. Last week during the show, I warned you guys. I said, spend your money. If you've got money in the bank, spend it, because it's gonna be worthless soon enough. Doesn't matter if you've got thousands in the bank when there's nothing on the store shelves to buy, or the economy crashes and there's nothing to buy. And I've been saying, don't hold on to your money. Spend it. Get the things you're gonna need to get you through the famines that are coming. I'd hate to see it that, all these things coming, and the Lord's people, the ones that are not the ones not prepared least, because they are coming. Every day we have where the stock market hasn't completely crashed is a blessing, trust me. Because when you've got no gold in your bowl and you're just surviving on fumes of image, because everybody believes the government has the gold, it's all facade. It's a lie. There's no gold in the vaults. It's all gone. I'll take some questions from readers. I'm not even gonna, recently looking at some of Pastor Harry's websites. How do you reconcile Pastor Harry's beliefs in Paul? How would I reconcile anything about Pastor Harry? It's not even his real name. His real name is Richard Landez. How can he claim to lead the Church of Philadelphia if he's a believer in Paul? Exactly. To this day, I get these emails from people about this Richard Landez posing as a Pastor Harry. Supposedly has some kind of hate website about me on the internet, and I've never gone to it, and I never will. He's a liar. He just works for them in trying to attack me on the internet. He's involved with all the Talmud. There's a group online of Jews, Talmud Jews. And they've been attacking me for years. They've been attacking me since I put up the Watcher Files website and put up articles on the Talmud. I didn't know he was part of that group then, but I do now. And so nothing he says on his website in regards to me is even faintly true. You won't find anything that he states that I preach or that I teach in any of my material. So I don't know why people believe him, or why they even go to his websites. He's nothing but a liar. Another email from a reader. Yeah, I'm not going to read on, quick questions for the show. I mean, it's a quick question for the show. I can hear you fine in Albany, New York. Good to hear you from out there. A lot of work still needing done in Albany, especially Rochester, New York, and Long Island. If I had another trip planned, it would definitely be to New York. Need a lot of work out there, folks. Man, in Arkansas, the bar page was surprised when it was just a mess. Yeah, I'm not even a drinker, and you'd think they'd find something else to put on my website besides advertising bar links. Sounded great. A lot of you telling me it sounds great. All right. Somebody just with encouragement. Okay, here's some questions. Why did the stock market set a record today if there's nothing left, to hide the fact that there's nothing left? What happened to the dollar index today? I don't know. What does the U.S. think it needs to nuke? Because I don't know anything about money. I don't have money, so I don't know anything about the markets. I don't have bonds and stocks and all that stuff. All I can tell you is the gold is gone. There's nothing in the vaults. What does the U.S. think it needs to nuke Iran? Because I think they're trying to either prevent Maitreya from coming or in their own twisted way, help prepare his arrival. It's going to be one or the other. It's really hard to tell what side of the coin they're on, because one minute they all look like they're fighting against each other, and the next minute they all look like they're in the same bed together. I put a link on my website at SherryTalkRadio.com. Satan signs. In the middle of the page, scroll down, you'll see this big Satan signs. Click on that. Not right now, because that website has music on it, and it's so annoying because you can't get rid of it when you're on the website. I wish people would put music on their websites. I had to totally reboot my computer just to get it off my computer. I couldn't even tell where it was coming from. I had X'd out of the site and everything else, and I had none of my music programs open, and here I had to listen to that website's stupid music. It was so annoying. But it shows a mini brain cell, a mini Jab and Bush and everybody else giving the satanic go to Mendez hand signal. So he's just in bed with all of them, as they're all in bed together. If Bush is their head horse, what is the red horse, and what does he bring? Is war. He's the Bush, his imaginary war on terror, so he can just have constant wars. That's Bush. Do you think the martial law drill at October 15th to 20th will be more than a drill? You know what? It could be. You never know. I don't see anything exciting happening for October. But I remember several years ago seeing 2 missiles heading towards the West Coast, and it was during October. And so I can't discount that either. I can't ever just discount anything. Anything could happen at any time. And so you just have to keep your eyes on it. Because, as far as I'm concerned, since I know that this pale horse rider, this Jesus, isn't coming till 2009, I could just, put my websites down and stop the radio show and go on vacation for a year. He ain't going to be here till 2009. I'm taking a vacation. But you can't do that because you never know what can happen. Time can be accelerated. Events can be delayed. Then why should we spend all of our time warning about these false flag terror attacks that are coming when they just delay them? They delay them. They find out they're exposed, they delay them, and then you look like an idiot. Everyone's just waiting for something to happen so they can say, oh, she was right, it was going to happen, or he was right, it did happen. We don't work for any kind of glory, we work to be idiots, because we always look like idiots. But we know where it's at, and they do stall and cancel a lot of attacks once they're exposed. They like surprise. They like the element of surprise. Yeah, I'm fine, folks. They cut you off here. Lost the stream, got it back, hearing that. Some people losing the voice. Is there anything in the codes about Hillary picking Obama as her vice president candidate? Right now, the only thing I'm seeing in the codes as regards to the president is the fact that he's still president when Maitreya arrives. And so it has to be 2008 when the Satan freak arrives, folks. And I've told you, 2008 is the year of the famine, the year of the black horse. And so I don't think he's going to leave office. I really don't. There are codes where I see Maitreya totally eliminating George Bush and Dick Cheney. And so I don't know. There's nothing else right now in the codes in regards to presidential races or anything like that. And I don't know if Hillary would click Obama. I doubt it. I can't tell you who she would pick, but I don't think it's going to be someone that she's had to compete against. She doesn't like to compete against anybody. I mean, she's a very competitive person. I'm sure if she picks a vice president, it's going to be somebody that just is a butt kisser. But we're